Welcome to Dateline Schools, a presentation of the St. Clair County Regional Educational Service Agency, with your host, Chris Troy.
It's summertime in the Blue Water area, and one organization that's making sure that the little ones and families have something to do is the St. Clair County YMCA. Joining me today is DeAmber Trout from the Y. DeAmber, thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So the YMCA every year always produces some of the greatest events and things to do for kids. Are there new things coming up this summer?
Absolutely. We have so many things going on for not only the youth, but also for our active older adults and community partners coming in to do some special events. There's so much things going on.
You know, one of the things that I've been seeing a lot on social media is your partnership with McMorran and the new beautiful grass area they have out front. And you've been doing like yoga and all this stuff. Tell us about that.
Yes, absolutely. So we are running classes all summer. So we started last Thursday, and they can start from anywhere from 5 a.m. all the way to 7:15 p.m. So all day we're running classes. All of these classes are completely free to the community. So we have anywhere from yoga, we got cardio and core, we got a chisel and burn, we have boot camps, our ultimate cardio jam, and some dance aerobics as well. And then we also have some programs out on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons for the families with our Y on the Fly program.
So is there anything a family member has to do or a family to be in partake in this? Or do they just show up with their mat and go for it?
Either or. You can either just show up day of. We do have registration on site, so we have somebody there to take registration, or you can sign up ahead of time, so then that way you can get the email reminders and the little text messages to remind you when classes are and when they're being offered. So either or.
So who teaches these programs?
Multiple different instructors throughout the community. So we have instructors coming in from like Afterburn. We have obviously our certified teachers at the YMCA that are down there. Our Group X leaders are down there. So, and then we also have some new personal trainers that actually work in our Duffy Wellness Center that are taking over and running some classes this year as well to get some more experience.
I look on your webpage and I see enrichment programs. What does that mean?
So enrichment programs can go anywhere from certifications to art classes to cooking classes, anything that's outside of our fitness and our sports programs. So this summer we will be running a junior chefs program. We have 2 different arts and crafts programs as well. We're actually introducing some Y music this year with a certified opera singer who to come in to help with our youth. And then we also have our new gardening club as well for the Green Thumbs. So those are just a little bit of things that we're offering for the youth, but we also have special events as well. So we do have like our teen nights. So we are going to provide some rec nights for our teens, 11 and older. And then anything else that you can think of, we have it at the Y. So it's not just for sports and fitness. We do have enrichment programs, but I would love to tell you about our sports and fitness programs as well.
And I'd love to hear about it.
So this summer, we actually broke up our summer into 2 different sessions. So we have a summer A and a summer B session. So during those sessions, we are concentrating on 4 different sports. So we have youth volleyball, basketball, soccer, and lacrosse. So this year we'll be running camps all summer. We have some 5-week camps that run once a week for 5 weeks. And at the end of the summer, we actually have week-long camps that are 4-day camps Monday through Thursday. So we'll be hitting on each one of those sports, all age groups, K through 6th grade. So if you're interested, go ahead and go on to bluewaterymca.com, and it'll give you all the information about all the different sports classes that we have offered. And then we also have fitness as well. So we have our Full Force Fitness program for 7 to 13-year-olds, our Little Ninjas and Little Tumblers program as well for ages 3 to 10. So there's a little something for everybody.
DeAmber, are all these programs held at the Y, or are they located throughout the area?
So these particular programs are hosted in-house. So all these are inside, and we try to utilize, if we can go outside, and use that beautiful green grass area across 3rd Street. But all of our classes, these ones are held indoors, and we're looking at a spot right now to sponsor us for our gardening club.
Well, the Blue Water YMCA have got a lot of great programs, and one of those new programs is Y on the Fly. To tell us all about it is my special guest from the Y, DeAmber Trout. DeAmber, what is Y on the Fly?
So, Y on the Fly is our Sport Port equipment sharing program. So, this is a completely free program for all kids in the community. We do try to aim towards ages 5 to 13. But what we do is we go out to these parks and we have 2 giant cargo vans that are full of different sports equipments and fun activities for the kids. We set up at these pop up sites, and all these kids are able to come in and play with whatever they want to for the time that is allowed while we're there. So, we have a variety of different sports. We have soccer, volleyball, gaga ball, lacrosse, field hockey, and then we have some non-traditional stuff, so lacrosse, cricket, and then we have cornhole, and literally everything we can fit in that van we bring out and we just open it up for the community to play with. So it's keeping the kids active, and it's also giving them something to do, but also try something new as well, finding a new passion for a sport that they never thought about until they picked up a cricket bat or a rugby ball or a lacrosse stick. And then during these times that we go out to these parks, first of all, it's completely free to the community, so you don't have to sign up, you don't have to register, you can just show up at 3 of the sites that we'll be going to this year. So our Fort Gratiot Village, our Dullhut Village, and the Huron Village, we're actually partnering with our food program to offer free hot meals to all kids that come in to participate. So not only are we giving them the physical activity of the portion and sports sampling, but we're also feeding the kids as well. So come on out to Y on the Fly. We're everywhere in the community in Marysville and Port Huron.
Gaga ball?
Gaga ball, yes. The best way to describe gaga ball is like slap ball. So you're in a giant octagon and it has walls that are kind of bouncy, and you have a kickball and you slap it and you try to tag people on their legs. So they have to hit them knee or below, and if you get tagged, you got to jump out of the net, and then you can get back in if you catch it, and you just go, go, go. Kids absolutely love gaga ball. If you ask them what gaga ball is, majority of the time they know what it is and they want to play.
DeAmber, tell me all about Camp Wanna Come Back.
So Camp Wanna Come Back is actually grown so much within the last few years. We actually had to move it out of the YMCA into another facility. So we have graciously been able to use Garfield Elementary for our basis for the camp. So Wanna Come Back is a full day camp. It's for ages K through 5th grade, and it has so many different options for the kids to do. So it's not just going in there, sitting down, and having somewhere for the kids to be for the day. We're doing so much more than that. We have enhancement programs and enrichment programs. So our Y on the Fly program actually comes out and runs the rec portion of the class. So they get some sports sampling, they get some fitness during the day. We have so many field trips planned for them this summer, so they can get out and about and get out of Port Huron as well, so that they can kind of venture out and find their little niche into some other activities. But we also have art programs in there. They do our food program supports them, so we provide meals for them each day. And on Wednesdays they actually get brought back to the YMCA to come and swim in our awesome pool and offer swim lessons for them as well. So it's not just a sign them up and they're going to do a couple coloring pages. That's not what this camp is. This camp is moving and bugging and just having so much fun and keeping them doing things and keeping them just entertained and wanting to be there and wanting to come back.
And does a student need to be there every day if they signed up, or can they just drop in as their family's vacations go?
So we do ask that the children are registered for the program, because it does fill up very quickly. We are actually to the point that our online registrations right now are so full that we're taking a lot more in-person registrations. But no, you don't have to be there the entire day. If something comes up that your family's in town and you need a week, it's all about just calling the director, and they'll be able to figure out what days we have available and stuff. I will say it's a little bit more difficult with the field trips and planning out that stuff with numbers. So registering way ahead of time is always the best bet, because we do fill up and then registration closes. But we do we try to accommodate to our families. We know things come up. We know last minute add-ons to things, and we don't want them to not have the opportunity to experience our camp. So we always look to how we can work around that.
Now, DeAmber, from what I understand, you can rent facilities there at the Y for birthday parties and things?
Absolutely. So we're not limited to just birthday parties. We've had church groups come in. We've had sports teams come in and use the gym in the facility. We've done teen nights. So we had rec nights for the kids. We had obviously our special events and community partners come in and use our upstairs to provide additional programming. So it's not just limited to our birthday parties, which are awesome because you get a room upstairs, you get some open gym time, and then you get to use our awesome pool facility. But there's so much more. So if you're looking at just using that pool or just using that gym space for any type of activity, within the community, please reach out to the Y, because we have space and we want people to be able to use it.
What else is the Y offering these days?
So we have our beautiful pool. So we have our recreational pool and our competition pool. That is open for open swim every single day after 4:30 for the rec pool, and then we have lap swimming all day. We also provide we have our Duffy Wellness Center, which we just got some brand new sport lifting equipment in there and wellness equipment. So you definitely want to go check those out. Some new bikes, new treadmills, a new stair climber and everything. So consistently updating that equipment for our members. And then one of the other things too is that everybody thinks because we're out at the wellness center or at the McMorran Wellness Center this summer on the green area that we're not offering the classes in-house. And that's just not true. We absolutely still have our in-house classes for our active older adults. And then of course all of our programs for our youth. So I think one of the bigger things that's opening up is utilizing our gym space. So we have those open gym times at nighttime. We're open until 9 p.m. so that gym is wide open if you want to utilize that. And we also have our pickleball league that's actually growing really big too. So our active older adults have been really getting into pickleball and requesting some open volleyball nights as well.
Well, the YMCA has a long history of doing great things, and it seems like this summer is just going to add right on to that. DeAmber, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us. Once again, if the community out there wants to find out more information or, where can they reach out to?
You can definitely either call up to the YMCA, and our Welcome Center staff will be more than welcome to either direct you to a director for more personal questions and or give you guides on what we are offering. And or you can visit the BlueWaterYMCA.com, and all of our information is on our beautiful website.
For Dateline Schools, this is Chris Troy. Dateline Schools is a presentation of St. Clair County RESA.